I am out for an evening hike today. The sun's going down. Temperatures have cooled down a little bit. Checking out an area I haven't been to before. Pretty small, but it's been somewhere that I thought would be fun to check out. So I'm at Draper Wildlife Management Area. So it's near historic Brattonsville, near Rock Hill, South Carolina. So just checking it out, seeing what it's like. It's supposed to be about a 2.5 mile loop, and there's a pond out here that some kids are fishing. Apparently they've caught some catfish, so they're having fun. So from what I've seen, people like to come here for fishing. They even have a card they want you to fill out at the beginning just to get a survey of, I guess, how many people come out here and fish. But there's a family with several boys and then a couple single guys or a few pairs of guys out along the other side of the shore. So must be decent fishing. And it's also supposedly managed for small game hunting. So I haven't seen any signs of that since I've been here. I just saw something about that online. It's quite peaceful out here though. Very quiet. Here's some birds and some bugs. Looks like maybe that's a duck box over there. Some parts of this trail are definitely less defined than others, but you can step carefully to know where to go. It's also very obvious that not very many people have been walking on this trail today. There's a high number of spider webs going across the trail. So that's something I'll maybe check for when I'm done hiking today. I don't need to take any friends home with us. Alright, so it looks like they're still growing, but one of the things that drew me to this walk was there's supposed to be lots of sunflowers out here. So there are some. I wasn't sure when to actually come to see the best view of them. Typically the end of June, from what I've read, is a good time. So we're near that time, so I guess they're a little behind. But it's kind of like some farmland going on here. There's also some wildflowers along the sides. That's pretty. Looks like these little flowers are supervising the field here. It's pretty cute. But we definitely have a lot of wildflowers along the sides too. I love to see the variety of wildflowers. So yeah, we're going by some what seems like farmland and then going back into the woods. The trail is very defined here. Can't lose your way now. I enjoy a challenging hike that's challenging in a variety of ways, but including the navigation I think is really fun sometimes to have to figure out exactly where to go. However, there are other times I very much enjoy a very clear, easy trail, and you get to enjoy it in a whole different way. It's more about just observing than pushing yourself. So this is a good choice for this evening. there's been plenty of seasons I've gone through where I have felt fairly lost. One of those has been now. Still working through things, and it can feel so encouraging when there's clear direction, or a obvious closed door. That's always helpful too. So, but it can be a whole lot of things that make you feel kind of lost. A big thing for me has been as I went through a marriage where I wasn't really able to be myself, and I basically then resigned myself to it and devoted myself to just being Caden's mom. I definitely lost some of my identity, a lot of my identity. So it's been quite a journey rediscovering myself, and it's so many years later, and so things would be different anyway. So it's rediscovering it and finding the new. So it's been a challenge, and so it's good. It pushes me, but I do also appreciate those things that are very clear, and I don't have to consider very hard to know. So since I'm by myself for this chunk of time while the boys are on their trips, I've been trying to be intentional about taking the time to just, so many spider webs. Not rush through anything, not do things because I'm feeling obligated to, and just do things because I'm wanting to, because I enjoy them. And so I'm listening to a book that is just a fun book to listen to, and I thought it was cool because that's one of the themes that has been present in that book. And so I think that's really cool. It's definitely a relevant topic for people. Basically everyone experiences that one way or another at some point. Some of us more than others. But I think it's important when you know you're kind of lost, because if you don't know you're lost, you can't really find yourself or where you're supposed to be. So you gotta take that first step. So I love how all these flowers are so different. Pretty cool. And I love how there's always so many small parts to make up a whole flower. A flower like that white one, it seems like it's lots of little ones to make one big one. Oh, the bees like the white flowers. They're finding all kinds of good food. So I haven't seen too many animals here other than lots of dragonflies and butterflies and some birds. Had quite a few bugs flying around me. I haven't felt any attempts to bite, but the buzzing is very, very present. But I have seen and heard the plants move along the side with animals scurrying around as we have walked by. So something small is out there. At one point it definitely sounded, oh gosh, grasshopper. Definitely sounded like a rattlesnake in the side, so we're staying towards the center of this trail, and I'm grateful that it's wide enough in some spots and easy enough to see, because just on the sides it's really dense grass and plants. So pretty cool though. There's life out there. Just can't see it. birds out. It's fun to hear them talking to each other. As I've been going through this time with so much uncertainty, I've really been grateful for the moments of clarity and clear direction. Things like the meeting at Caden's school going so well and feeling so comfortable, and welcoming me so much with the school that I'm going to start working at. Our land purchase that we went through so quickly and smoothly. Those things all make me feel like I'm in the right direction. So I'm grateful for those, because of course there's others of less certainty, and it makes it a lot easier to make it through those. So what are some things that you're really grateful for when you really needed clarity or clear direction and you've gotten it? Maybe reflect on some of the times where you thought you weren't having direction, and looking back, you see that there was actually direction. That's been true for me in some circumstances. Alright, so I am definitely going to have to come back because I did not get to see the sunflowers like I was supposed to. These are all sunflowers, and we passed by multiple fields of them. So I can only imagine how beautiful it would be to see them all in bloom. Definitely will have to try again. It's neat that there's so many different types of trees growing, and not necessarily all together. There's sections of pine trees and then deciduous trees. A quiet walk like this is so nice for just contemplation, calm thoughts. It's always good. So I'm really enjoying my time out here this evening. I'll see you next time on the trail with Heart.